5 more things that you can try in one of your lucid dreams. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot, it's me Matt here, and today I'm showing you 5 more things that you can try in one of your lucid dreams. And if you haven't already seen, I've already got a bunch of videos about things to do in your lucid dreams, so be sure to check those out on the channel, and also be sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you can stay up to date when new videos like this come out. Anyway, without further ado, number 1. See your favourite band or artist play live. And this can be a band or artist that you could go and see today in concert, but it could equally be someone that you're never going to have the chance to see. Maybe it's an artist that's passed away, or maybe it's a band that lives at the other side of the world to you and they never come to your country. Well, go and see them live in a dream and experience what it's like to actually be there listening to them in a concert. And you can even play around with this. What if you wanted to listen to your favourite band with, say, your favourite drummer from another band replacing their drummer? You can do all sorts of things like that. There's only your imagination limiting you when you're in a lucid dream. Number 2, and this is sort of inspired by the first one. Perform your favourite activity in some kind of impossible location or hard to reach location. Maybe you want to meditate on top of Mount Everest or on another planet or underwater, but you could also combine this with the first one. Maybe you want to see Led Zeppelin perform under the sea or something. I feel like a lot of the time when we get lucid, even though there's so few limitations in our dreams, we place limitations on ourselves subconsciously because we're used to the way the waking world works, and so we tend to go about things that we would want to do in the waking world, that we could do in the waking world. But there's so many things that you might not be able to do in the waking world that you can now do in a dream. I personally especially like doing this with meditation. I just like meditating in unusual places, like in the middle of the street in a busy city, or out somewhere in nature that's wildly different from the place where I live. But get creative with this. You can pick any activity that you like in any location that you like. Again, your imagination is your only limit. Number 3, store a memory more vividly by replaying it in a dream. If you have some kind of amazing event that you have had happen in your life and you want to have it more vividly in your memory, replaying that memory over and over can help that be more vivid. But replaying it just mentally in your head isn't as good as actually experiencing it over again, and that's something that you can do in a lucid dream. You can relive that awesome memory and make it fresh in your mind. And you can also do this to remember little useful things. You can do the sort of mind palace technique in an actual lucid dream. So you want to remember a list of items, get lucid, and actually physically walk through your mind palace, picking objects to associate with the different things that you want to remember. And that's going to be very, very vividly stored in your memory, and you're going to easily recall that later because you've actually experienced it. It's not just something that you've tried to memorize, you've actually had this experience. So it's going to be stuck and you're going to be able to recall it months later. Number 4. Slightly inspired by the last one again, revisit a memory of some kind of failure, something that you didn't get quite right, and play things out differently as a way to sort of train your brain. One of the theories for why we have dreams, or at least some of them, is that they are some sort of internal subconscious preparation that we do for things that might happen in real life. So why not utilize this? If you've had something and it's been on your mind, it's one of those things, you failed something and it's keeping you up at night. Each night you're remembering thinking, I could have done that differently. Well, why not actually play it out in a lucid dream and do it differently so that you've mentally rehearsed the steps so that if you face a similar situation again in future, your brain can go, I know what to do here, and recall what you did in that lucid dream and be more likely to take the right actions in future. This can also help you feel less like that failure was such a big failure. Because you've had the failure, but now you've taken your time to think, okay, what would I have done differently? Played that out in a dream to prepare you, and now you can sort of think of it as like preparation for a future success. Number 5, last but not least, spend some time in a different season or climate to the current one that you're in. This is why lots of people take vacations. They'll be living somewhere cold and they'll go somewhere warm because the weather's nicer there. But, that costs a lot of money. You might not have the time off work. Or maybe you don't want to just pack up your things and go halfway across the world. Well, in your dreams, you can be in whatever season you like. Maybe it's the middle of summer and you fancy a bit of snow. Well, go somewhere snowy in your lucid dream. Maybe it's the opposite. You're really cold right now, it's miserable weather. Or just go and have a little beach vacation for a little moment in a lucid dream. Again, this is a bad habit that I think a lot of us have, and I'm guilty of this as well. We go into lucid dreams and we tend to often visit places that are familiar to us. So we'll be in our hometown, or we'll be in a place that has the same climate and same weather that we're used to. But why not go somewhere a bit more exotic or somewhere a bit nicer? And once again, remember, it's only your imagination limiting you. I hope you found these 5 things interesting and fun, and I hope you enjoyed doing them. Let me know some of your suggestions down in the comments below. Once again, remember, if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to learn more about lucid dreaming, do check out my lucid dreaming book, the Lucid Dream Book. There'll be a link in the top right-hand corner where you can find out all about what's inside it, or you can check out the link down in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and enable all notifications so you can stay up to date when my new videos come out. And if you want to keep watching, check out one of those videos on screen. Go watch that and I'll see you there soon. Take care.